Hunty Zombies has a bunch of weapons with this unique feature called a mastery. This mastery is attached to every weapon, and what it does is it gives you more stats as you level up that mastery for that weapon. In all honesty, I did not care too much for the mastery thing until I found out you get an extra skill when that specific weapon hits level 100 mastery. Now that I found that out, I'm going to be leveling up every single weapon in the game until they're all level 100 mastery. Because two things. I want to see what these level 100 skills look like, and I want to see how useful they are. Alright, so to start off, I need to find out what's the most useful and fastest way to level up my mastery. I'm thinking maybe endless mode, since you know it's endless zombies. I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and go for. My plan is I'm going to use every weapon I have already inside of my inventory, and then later on I'll sacrifice one of these slots to roll for the other weapons so I can get the mastery for those too. So we're going to be testing out these weapons full masteries as we're playing through the game, just because we have limited slots. We're going to go ahead and start with, I'm going to go with shoes, and then we're going to go with the bow. So we're used to shoes and bows first. I forgot what mastery I had for these. I know I used to shoes a lot, so I know the mastery is going to be like a good level size. I see they added like a whole priest weapon in here too now, so I got to go for the priest weapon. I think they just added that today. Alright, my shoes are currently sitting at a level 44 mastery, so I got like 56 more levels to go before this touches 100. Let's see how much I get from this. Alright, so I gain like 5 or 10 mastery per zombie. I wonder if it's like the better the zombie, the more mastery I get. I'm glad I got this bat because it's going to keep me alive longer. Yeah, this is going to take a while, to be honest, because I don't even know how long it's going to take for me to get to 100 levels. I just know it's going to take a lot of mastery points. This next mastery is going to give me like a base damage of +2, so that should help out in me doing more damage. I wonder how much the boss is going to give me if I kill it. I didn't even pay attention. Crap. I didn't expect to kill him that fast. Bro got slumped from a distance. Alright, so after paying closer attention, the weaker zombies give me like 5 mastery, and the stronger zombies give me like 10 mastery. I still don't know how much the bosses give me, so I'm gonna try to keep a boss alive by itself so I can see how much mastery it gives me. Alright, so I have 295. Let's see. Alright, so he gave me 20. So the bosses give you 20 mastery points. Not a lot at all, but it's something, I guess. Yo, it's insane that they want you to grind to level 100 mastery. Like, this is not like an easy task whatsoever. I made it to wave 22 and I only leveled up 1 time in my mastery. Obviously, it would be faster if I was in like a lower level mastery, but like since I'm at 45, it's taking longer. But yeah, right now I got to get 2,250 points, and I only leveled up 1 time, and I still got like what, 13 more weapons to go. Oh man, this is gonna be treacherous. I mean, this is very easy. I'm just thinking it will be very boring. I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, none of these guys stand a chance, really. It's just time consuming to get all those points up. When I get to like level 99 on my mastery, I'm curious to see how much points it will cost me to level up to level 100. I wish they spawned like a whole bunch of zombies, like an army of zombies, so I could just kill them all at the same time. Give me them points just like that. Update wise, I was able to upgrade my mastery, I think 2 or 3 times now. I believe it was only 2 times. But we're getting closer to leveling up my mastery again. But I'm also getting to that point where these guys are gonna start bamboozling me. My survival rate is getting smaller by the second. Okay, yep, speaking of that. Wow. I jump in midair and I get sawed. I hate these guys so much. Stop running. Got y'all. Here we go. Boom. You know, I'm wondering, like, just noticed that I'm only getting like 1 boss. Like, when I play with other players, I get more bosses. So I wonder if I play with other players, will I get like more mastery? Because definitely when I play with more than 1 person, like 2 or 3 bosses be spawning in endless mode. We're gonna call it quits here. I think endless mode is definitely my best bet. Let's go back to the lobby. See, I wish I got some traits, man. That'd make endless mode so much more fun. I do believe you can get traits in endless mode. I don't think you get a lot, though. It's like really hard to get traits in endless mode compared to like campaign. All right, well, I got an idea. Since I gotta sit here and grind endless mode anyway for a while, I'm gonna end up doing a live stream with some of my supporters, since a lot of them want to play with me anyway in Hunty Zombies, and we're just gonna grind together. I would rather play with my supporters than spend a lot of hours by myself looking like a loser alone. Plus, it'll be more entertaining. So I'll update you guys shortly because I have a lot more grinding to do. Yo, I completely regret not leveling up my masteries a lot sooner, because me leveling up every single weapon right now is taking me days. Like, I'm going from what, I think today's day 4, I'm going into day 5 of doing this. And I'm tired of fighting zombies. I'm not gonna hold you guys. It's a struggle right now. But we're getting closer though. I only got 6 more weapons to go and I'll fully master every single weapon out. All I got left to do is the pure hands, which I'm pretty sure that's a new weapon that got added to the game recently. We got the guitar, the dual gun, the zombie claws. I've surprisingly never used the zombie claws yet, so it'll be nice to try those out. Then we have the anchor and the great sword, and then we'll be done. Now before we move on to the next thing, I do want to show you guys all the weapons I maxed out so y'all can see their skills. So I'm gonna show you guys right now and then I'll get back to you guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that showcase. I will say the daggers is probably my favorite one. The daggers don't do damage, but that V skill definitely helps you out in the long run. Because what it does is basically reset your skills. So you can use all your abilities, then use your super move, reset it, and then do it all over again, which is going to give you a lot more damage. And imagine if you have like Prodigy and some better stats on top of your weapon. Oh yeah, that daggers is dangerous. I was confused at first when I used the daggers. I was like, why the heck is it turning purple but there's nothing happening? But then I realized, maybe it resets the skills. And then yeah, I found out. Now getting into the damage of the weapons, I tested them all out inside of the raid boss just to see how much damage they can do. And this is what I got from testing the weapons I have so far. I had to write this down because man, there's a lot. So the Axe's V move does 300 damage. As for the baseball, it does 1,383 damage. The daggers do no damage, but it fills up your skill gauge immediately. Ghost does 1,050 damage. The shoes do 1,575 damage. The scissors do 733 damage. The scythe does 835 damage. The katana does 944 damage. And the bow does 728 damage. Now I do want to point some extra stuff out because I have a fire dragon and it does additional damage with the V move. And I was able to catch some damage that the dragon did on top of the skill. So like the katana did like 944 damage, but when you had the dragon on and it did fire damage, it did 1,656 damage. And as for the bow, it did 728 damage without the fire, but with the fire it did 1,277 damage. So I do believe if you buff up your stats, no matter what it is, it should buff up the damage you do for your V skill. Whether that's passives, pets, it don't matter. Whatever you buff up to make you better, it's going to make that move stronger. Now I do want to make note, this is the damage I saw when I played. It's going to be completely different for you guys depending on how you upgraded your weapons. Some of my weapons are fully upgraded, some of them are not. Some of them got good traits, some of them don't. So the damage does vary depending on what your skill is looking like. But yeah, that's how things is going so far. So I hope that information was useful for you guys. Now we're getting back into the action. So now that I got 6 more weapons to do, I got the pure hands right now. I'm still working on these. I got to switch out for another weapon, which I'm going to switch out this baseball bat. I will say the most annoying weapons I've used to farm is the baseball bat and the axes. I don't know what it is, but they're so annoying to get their masteries up. Everything else was easy. The daggers was the easiest to farm with. But that baseball bat and the axes, oh my god. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It took so long to max those out, bro. And it feels like the super moves barely even work. I kind of want to get all the weaker weapons out the way before I get into the last 2 mythics I need to do. So let's see if we can pull a legendary. I guess whatever I get first, I'll use. Pure hands. Alright, I guess dual gun and pure hands it is. So we'll use these two. I do want to make note that like I checked out the mastery boosts that you get for every single weapon and they all look the same. Here's all the stats you can get in order from like beginning to the end. The end being the V skill, of course. Now, I did find some information that people spread it about like the shortcut to leveling up these masteries, even though it still takes forever. You want to go into Carnival and then choose these right here. Nightmare Carnival Campaign. I guess this is the fastest method to like leveling up your masteries, just because you get 3x the mastery boost. And what you want to do is get to like the clown boss at the very end and then farm XP. But I'm gonna get into more details about that once I get there. For now, let's just get to that point first. I'm pretty sure Pure Hands is based off of Akaza's move. Cause like, bro, I definitely swear I saw this off of Mugen. Like, if you ever play Mugen gameplay, I'm pretty sure that move is off of that. There's something satisfying about throwing hands at zombies. Daggers have by far been the most easiest weapon to farm out of all the weapons I've tested out so far. You can summon clones, you have an AoE move that no zombie can touch you. So it makes it harder for the zombies to just attack you. Oh my god, I forgot to put the dragon on. Oh no, I forgot to put the freaking pets on, man. I don't think I'm gonna need them though. I should be fine. No, I'm not gonna be fine because the freaking bat was giving me extra health. Oh, I might be cooked. But we should make it work out. It should be good, I think. We're getting closer to the end. Just stacking them all up again, and we should be there. For an epic weapon, this is actually really good. Alright, so some of the content creators will show you like a way to farm masteries, and you will come over here and chill in this corner. I don't know if they patched that up or something, but it never works. So I literally have to sit here and throw hands manually. Like, I will literally chill like right here and just keep swinging right here and just spamming abilities, because I don't know, it just doesn't work. Like, the clown moves around too much. I can get the clown stuck, but like there's the chefs. Those are the problem, the chefs, bro. There'll be like 20 chefs just shing, 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 shing. Like, they be throwing them things everywhere. Look at him. He's ready to throw hands right now. Look, he waiting for me to open that gate. But like, they're the problem. Like, no matter where you go, they throw it from a long range and it does so much damage. And if a bunch of them catch up to you, oh, it's over. So it just makes it harder for you to farm automatically. So yeah, that's why it took me forever to do it. I can't automatically farm this. I have to sit here and play. Like, look at this. Imagine like 4 or 5 freaking chefs throwing blades at you, bro. That's why I decided to go back and get the bat, because if I don't have him, it's gonna make this farming a lot harder. I'm about to die already. Look at that. I hate these guys so much. They're like the worst zombies in my opinion. I hate these zombies with a passion. All right, so what I'm gonna do is literally... Oh god, he's about to kill me. I'm gonna wait till he comes over here. This is like the best way to get the clown stuck. All right, come over here, throw it, yep. And then he starts doing this little creepy dance, and then that's when he gets stuck. I quickly run over here. Look, you see the clown's not over here no more. I come over here in this corner, and I just sit here and just keep farming, just like this. This is all I gotta do. That's why it's so hard with the baseball bat and the axe, because they're like short range attacks. Compared to this has like some good range, so I won't struggle too much. What does the pure hands move do anyway? Let me see this. What does this do? I don't even know what it did, but I'm assuming it was powerful enough to kill these guys. All right, so we got 70 more levels for this to fill it up, and then for the other one, we have like 96 more levels, so I'm gonna be here farming for a while. Alright, so we completed another 5 weapons, and this is what the V-scale move looks like for each one of those weapons. Now, as for the damage for those weapons, starting off, the greatsword does 496 damage for that V-scale. The guitar does 388 damage, which is pretty low. The pure hand does 836 damage, which I'm pretty sure this is because I had like the fire damage on top of that. The dual gun does 717 damage, but with the inflict fire damage, it does 1388 damage. And for the zombie claws, it does 301 damage per slash, so in 2 slashes, it does 602 damage. Now, all we have left is the anchor and the priest weapon, which I almost forgot about. After we finish those two, we'll be completely done with this challenge. Yo, I'm losing my brain cells every single minute that goes by. I can't wait to be done with this. Like, I really wish they found like an easier way to level up your mastery instead of just sitting there farming. I feel like if it weren't for the carnival farm method, it would take forever to level up your mastery. So maybe in the future, hopefully they add some type of mastery boost up or some quest that boosts up the mastery to make it not as long. All right, so let's get this anchor weapon first. Let's see, let's get rid of the zombie claws. The zombie claws wasn't bad at all. They're like decent, I would say. They're not the best, but they do look cool. I can see this anchor being a pain in the butt to get. Oh, never mind. I take that back. We got the anchor, so let's hold on to that one. I'm pretty sure I got Prodigy on this, if I'm correct. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I do not. Never mind. And as for the game pass, let me see. I have 29 levels. I'm surprised I didn't max this out from all the time I put in this game. Like, I started this video being a level 57. Now I'm a level 124. All right, I'm trying to think here because I'm definitely skipping passes. So I'm going to go ahead and skip like 10 levels. Just speed this up a notch because I do need that priest weapon. All right, let's claim these. Why is it not processing? What the heck? Wait, hold on. Oh, I got a lot more to go. What? I thought I was close. Well, I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and skip another 10 because I want to get this maxed out and get it out the way. Dang, I really don't want to buy another 5. I like need a smidge of XP left. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and do it. F it, bro. So let's claim this. Now we got the pre-style. So let's claim all of that. And it should be in my item section. Here we go. Yes. So now we're going to go ahead and get rid of the great sword since we already done with that. And now we got the priest and the anchor. I can't wait to use the priest. I never actually tried this out. Is this a legendary or does it count as a mythic? There's no way this counts as a legendary. It is. Well, that's the first legendary weapon that you can obtain from a different method. Usually it's always mythic weapons that you have to obtain through like unique ways. That's pretty cool. Let me go ahead and put like a trait on this. Maybe I should roll for a better trait on these. Ooh, I got 82. Let me go ahead and roll some oh my god, I just rolled Prodigy off of that. Oh my god. No. Wow, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Wow, something told me to check it. I wasn't paying attention. I want to get like a good trait on these so it can make it easier to kill the zombies. I just messed myself up so bad right there. I'm so stupid for that. Wow, Prodigy is not an easy thing to get at all. So if you get Prodigy, you better be blessed. I can't believe I rolled off on Prodigy. I'm really stuck on that. Wow. And I'm probably never going to get it again. If I could just get Beast on this, I'll be satisfied. Come on, something. Give me Beast. I guess we're not getting Beast. Yep, see, this is why I get for making a stupid mistake. Oh my god, I had Prodigy and I folded, bro. I folded. I mean, it is what it is. We'll just have to use what we got, I guess. That's crazy. Now, y'all would notice I got rid of the dragon because I tried out this white pigeon. I feel like it's very useful when it comes to farming because it gives you extra health. And any extra health you can get when farming makes it a lot easier. It's a really good pet. It has some really good stats. All right, we're down to the final stretch. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some 2x masteries because this will help make it a little bit faster. It still takes a long time with the 2x mastery, but but it does shorten up your grind a little bit. This is legit the only fastest way to get your mastery filled. That on top of the carnival grind. I'm gonna buy 3 of these just in case because I feel like 3 hours of grind is enough. I have not touched grass for this one moment. Like seriously, I have not been out the house. I've been Ubering food just so I can finish this grind. Every minute counts when you're trying to level up these masteries. All right, so I already know what the anchor does, but I want to see what this does. What is this regular attack move? What the heck? Is this an attack? Wait, what? Bro, this is not... You can't even attack zombies with this weapon. I'm assuming this is meant to heal. Oh, that's a shame. How am I supposed to farm with that weapon then? That's a problem. If I can't, like, kill zombies with it, how am I supposed to farm? Let me see what the... All right, we got the rock move. Okay, let's see what else we got. We have Holy's Blessings. That's not a move I can use. We have Solar Burst. Okay, Solar Burst works. So I only have 2 moves where I can attack. This is very difficult. I would need to actually upgrade the cooldown on this so I can use those moves a lot faster. Yeah, we gotta go back. We have to go back. Getting a mastery for the priest weapon might be a really big pain. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do all cooldowns for this one. Just because I need to be able to use that style's moves as fast as possible. Of course, she takes that one. All right, let's go here. All right, let's see how the cooldown looks now. I just got to get it first. Yo, it sucks that you really can't have an M1 attack move. All right, so we got Holy Spike. Let's see. Actually, it still takes a pretty long time for this to charge up, even with the cooldown. Dang, bruh. Oh my gosh. This is about to be so annoying. I like that move, though. Shooting, like, mad laser beams, that's actually pretty dope. It's nice that they do have a support class now. I can see this being useful, but if you get Vampire and the Bat specifically, you can heal yourself. Makes it so much easier for you. I wonder if healing counts as, like, a mastery point, you know? Like, what if I can heal people and I get, like, a lot of mastery from that alone? Where the last zombie at? Come here, buddy. I'm about to use this Solar Burst move with a bunch of zombies to see how many it can kill. I know y'all want some meat. Now, if you don't mind being a support class, I can see you loving the priest class, but me personally, I'm an aggressive player, so I think the priest class wouldn't be one of my favorite ones at all. But what do you guys think about the priest style overall? I'm curious to see y'all opinions on it. I feel like it's not bad, but it's, you know, not needed somewhat, depending on what kind of useful items you have in your inventory. All right. Let's do this. Oh, wow. This thing kills instantly. Like, that move is satisfying to use. I'm not gonna hold you. I heard they nerfed this style, but I don't know what they nerfed about it. I just got this after the nerf, so I don't know what they nerfed on the priest weapon. I'm most likely gonna work on getting the priest weapon filled first, because I feel like this one's gonna be the most annoying to fill up. Considering I only got 2 moves that can actually do physical damage, probably best to get the annoying one out the way first. That rock move is pretty solid, bruh. That rock move is definitely solid. Wait, so can I heal myself? Let me see. Oh, I can regenerate, I think. Can I? I think I can. I can't really tell. Oh, it regenerates by 1. I wish I can, like, use the M1 move on myself. I guess some regeneration is better than no regeneration. All right, we're back at where we have to grind again for the... How many weapons have I went through already? I would say maybe the 13th, 14th time. Oh, let's use this. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, that is crazy. Killed all those zombies. See, I really can't do nothing until I get my skills back. That's the part that's annoying. I can't attack these guys. I got to just chill here and just dodge them until I can get my powers back. All right, there we go. All right, come over here, buddy. You know the drill. This ain't your first rodeo. Come on. Bro's emoting mid-battle. Come on now. Once I get close to finishing this, I'll update you guys. But yeah, this is going to take a couple hours probably. Yeah, Priest got to be top 3 of one of the most annoying weapons to get, like, mastery on. I'm so glad I'm done with this. We just got done. We just finished. I'm out of here, bro. Oh my god. I can't tell you how annoying it was to get this thing maxed out. Yeah, let's finish this off. I like the graphics on this ability, though. It looks so sick having the trees spawn. All right, well, we might as well see what the V move does in here while we're in here. What the heck just happened? I don't know. It just gave me something. Wait, oh, I can't take damage? Hold on, I think I can't take damage. No way. Priest gives you immortality for a short term? That would be crazy. I gotta see that again. All right, while we're here, let's check out the Anchor's move, too. This weapon was way easier to get the XP mastery on. All right, so we got Abyss Splash. Oh, wow. It's a distant move, and it killed the clown. I did not mean to kill him. But dang. Alright, we'll go to rage so we can see the damage of these abilities. Alright, so we're going to do the moves again, except without all the enemies attacking us. It looked like the Anchor's move basically brings up a giant water geyser. Let's try it again. Oh, that thing is huge, yeah. And I'm blind as crap, because this thing definitely says immortal for the Priest's V move. We're not even going to waste it, because I'm pretty sure I know what it does now. It gives you, like, this yellowish aura, and then I'm pretty sure you don't take any damage. So we're going to test it out on this guy. Perfect test dummy, because he does a lot of damage. Alright, so we're going to use it. There we go. And let's see. Yeah, he can't hurt me. This thing basically makes you invincible for a short term. That's actually crazy. Not bad, not bad. Now, personally, I probably would never use Priest again, but the V move is not bad. All right, now let's see the damage for the Abyss. Okay, so 687. Nice, nice. All right, well, we got to see what we needed here. I'm about to leave out of this. I am not fighting that guy. That will take forever. I'm very happy to say this, but we officially mastered every single weapon in the game to level 100. Now, the top 3 weapons that did the most damage was the katana, which did 1,656 damage, the shoes that did 1,575 damage, and surprisingly, the baseball bat that did 1,383 damage. And I believe that was just off of base damage alone. Once again, this damage does vary depending on the player. It depends on what you upgrade, what kind of pet you got, and all that kind of stuff. So my damage, once again, will be completely different compared to what you guys will have. But this is what I seen on my side that did the most damage. Now, which weapon I think will be the most useful? Probably the daggers, just because it can reset all your skills. And if you can make that daggers really overpowered, then it's going to do a lot more damage. Imagine spamming your super move twice while also using a bunch of your other moves. And having like max damage and prodigy all on that, it's going to do a lot of damage. Probably a lot more compared to all the rest of these weapons on here. But I might be wrong. Let me know what you guys think of which weapon y'all like the most and which V skill is the most useful to you guys. I think I'm going to go with Team Daggers for sure. But yeah, my work here is done. I'm completely tired of playing this game right now. And on the bright note, at least I don't have to worry about any weapons needing masteries no time soon until the next update. So it's a win.